Hello, my name is Brad Turner, and I am known as the Grill Sergeant in the foodie world. And I am honored and pleased to be part of the Hammer Stahl instructional series, in which they are showing you not only how to use their wonderful product, but in order to make your kitchens better. Now, the first thing any chef needs in their kitchen, and the most important piece of equipment in the kitchen, is the knife. If you don't have any other knife, you need to have at least one very good chef's knife. This knife is good for slicing, dicing, chopping, and anything else that ails you. Before we can slice, dice, mince, chop, and do all the rest of that great stuff, the first thing we're going to need to know how to do is how to store the knife, how to sharpen the knife, and how to true the edge of the knife. Do not store your knives in the junk drawer or the knife drawer. You just throw it in there, and whenever you need it, you open it up and you pull it out. No. These knives come in their own little bed. Once you've sharpened it, once you've used the butcher steel to true the edge, then you simply wipe the knife off and you place the knife back in its box and you store the knife properly. A properly stored knife will be ready the second you're ready to start cooking. This wonderful sharpener that has a ceramic piece right here, these ceramic wheels, and what we're going to do is add a little bit of moisture there, just a few drops of water right in the well. All right. Close this back up, and it sits tight. Then what we're going to do is simply take this. The way they've designed it, you would think, am I going to have to sit here all day and sharpen the knife? No. 3 pulls on the knife in this instrument right here. 1, 2, 3. What you're doing with those pulls are realigning the wonderful teeth that you cannot see. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull 3 times again. They simplified it because when you get these knives, we don't need you to think that there's so much work that you're not going to want to use them. You're going to fall in love with these knives. Once we get finished, what we're going to do is simply wipe the knife off. And you say, why didn't I rinse it? Because the first thing I do before I use any knife, even coming out of its beautiful box, is I rinse the knife off and I true the edge. I rinse it again, I wipe it, and then I'm ready to start cutting. That simple process right there, this knife will last for generations. Holding this is very important. Is there any particular way? Well, you see the fancy chefs. They come at themselves just like this, all with knife. Now, I love me enough, and I've known myself to be clumsy, so I'm not coming at myself like this. I'm going to turn the knife away from me. The important thing is the angle. You want about a 20-degree angle between the knife and the steel. You want to pull from heel of the knife to the toe, heel to toe, straight across 20-degree angle, just like that. You want to come back, that was this side. On this side of the knife, you want to do the same thing about 20 degrees, just like that. And you want to come back, and back, and back, and back, and back. All right, then you test it. Okay, now that's pretty sharp right there. All right. Those few simple steps, let's recap. Sharpener, pull 3 times through. Add a little water before you start. Pull 3 times through. You want to get your steel. This is rounded, so you can hold it straight, and then the knife is what you angle. And I'm angling away, which brings the teeth that you can't see that are like this, it hones it so that the knife is just like that. You come back to it. And it makes a cool sound to sing to. So while nobody's usually in the kitchen, I'm usually wind up singing to myself. And yes, I play, because now I don't do that when, well, I've done that in front of you, but oh well. Here we go. Once the knife is done, I wipe it, I put it up until I'm ready to use it. So pick another video and let's get to cooking.